Okay, so we've got 4 screens done, and I'll share with you the results so you can see what happened. So just to apply it, I didn't do anything special. I put it in a spray bottle. I put it on one screen, hit it with the brush. I applied it to a second one, hit that with the brush, set that one aside while I was then going back to the first one because I did not want to baby this product. I wanted to see how it works in real life speed. I'm not leaving anything sitting on there for 5 minutes. You know, nobody's got time for that in a real print shop. Maybe in a lab you do, but in real life we don't. You know, it's got to work and we got to go. And so yeah, so I hit it with my normal products that I use to start, which is actually not what you're supposed to do with this product. You're supposed to use this first. But I really wanted to test it, put it in the ER, got it out of there, took that off, came back to these screens, and now I applied this as my step 3 on my really bad ones. So a couple of things that we noticed straight out of the gate. As far as this is that really, really bad water-based HSA screen. I don't know if you can see the screen much, but it doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because there's really nothing there. I could see a little bit of on some corners where I probably didn't apply it as well as I should. The second screen that had water-based ink ran through it, you know, is pretty much the same. You know, that one's very good as well. So for the HSA and the water-based type stuff, it worked absolutely fabulously. For the Plastisol, it worked really well as well, but I don't know if you can see this once again, but there is some staining. Like this had black ink in it, so it's still there. You know, the screen looks great still. It dehazed it, it degreased it, it did all that stuff well, but there is still some staining. It left a little bit in, and then it's the same way on the second Plastisol screen we did as well. So with the water base, it absolutely crushed. With the Plastisol, it did very well as well. Those screens are more than usable, but there is a little bit left, and I could probably go back with some of my abrasives or caustics and get it out a little bit more. But as far as usability, they're definitely there. They're ready to go, so you wouldn't have to do any more with it. So let's grade this product really quickly. You know, the 2 things I always grade on is 1, performance, 2, trainability of it. So number 1, performance as far as water-based inks go, that's as good as anything I've used. It worked quick, it worked well, it came out. So, you know, I'm gonna give that just on performance alone an A rating. Now I'm gonna bump that up to maybe even an A+. Why? Because it doesn't have abrasives and it doesn't have caustics in it. So because of that, it really gets bumped up just a little bit more because while the performance is as good as anything else I've used, it has a little bit more to it in the fact that I don't have to put that stuff on my mesh and have it breaking down. So that's really cool. On the Plastisols, I'm gonna give that an A-, not because it doesn't work and certainly doesn't perform well, but there was a little bit left over. And when I get to a step 3, I want that completely gone. So there's just a little bit. It doesn't mean it's a bad product by any stretch. It's still an A rating, but not quite on the Plastisol. So certainly I think if you're a water-based shop and you're struggling with stains and hazing at the end, you know, I would definitely give this a try. I think it's worth a go. So we've graded on the first part. So how easy is it to not train an employee on this? This gets an A+ rating. Why? Because you don't have to do anything with it. It's ready to go. It's mixed. It's good. Buy a bottle of it. Put it in your spray bottle. Roll it out. Or, you know, if you're in the bigger shops, the contract shops, you know, put it in through your guns, you know, and run it. It's good to go. I like that. I don't have to train anybody on it. I can teach any hourly employee how to use that. You just tell them use a very small amount. They don't need a lot. Quick covering on one side and the other. Hit it with the brush. You're good. You know, it didn't need much. It works great. There's no special mixing. There's no ratios. There's no anything. I like that. I like that one, especially when we're talking about employees, because they need things like that. They need things that are easy, simple for them, and they can quickly rinse and repeat. So great rating there too. A+ rating. Good product. Certainly, I think if you're running water base at all and you haven't tried this, you know, check out Easisolv 601 from Easiway and see what you think.